All right. Good afternoon. It's 27th of November 2020. This is gtmoBlue from Bluenotes Basketball 365. This is our latest name, image, and likeness update for 27 November 2020. Recent events going on with the NIL and some couple of articles in the papers and an article on gocreighton.com brought some new wrinkles to name, image, and likeness as far as it goes for college athletics and universities. Companies like Influencer and Open Doors are helping college athletes and universities understand the upcoming NIL landscape, and name, image, and likeness may have significant impacts on recruiting and retention. So this update will try to inform a little bit about what Influencer and Open Doors are doing amongst the other companies that are getting involved in the NIL landscape. Influencer has about 100 schools. Open Doors has about 100 schools that they're helping thus far with college athletics and understanding how the proposed NIL landscape will operate. While rule makers and politicians sort through the details of new rules, schools around the country quietly partnered with Influencer, Open Doors, and other digital marketing vehicles that aim to prepare schools for the future. Whether that's this coming July or next fall or in a year or so, whenever that occurs, when athletes will be able to cash in and coaches will be able to use NIL programs and platforms to seek an advantage in recruiting. Open Doors, Blake Lawrence works with colleges and organizations around the country to show them the new opportunities that legislation could create for their athletes and the resources they'll need to ensure that they don't compromise athletics or athletes' eligibility. Athletes signed up to work with platforms like these will also be able to quickly connect with companies to endorse products and take advantage of sudden and temporary fame. We know that social media is the absolute game changer, and this said Luke Fedlin, a sports attorney, president of Anomaly Sports Group. During the first few years, we're going to see how things are going to settle down. But if you're the athlete, you have a following, you can be compensated. Maybe it doesn't, and you can be compensated. Maybe it doesn't matter as much which school you go to. Schools such as Clemson, Indiana, Creighton, Louisville, and others have begun signing up early to the Open Doors Ready program and similar other programs. Groups such as the NFL Players Association, NBA Players Association, PGA, and NHL, and companies such as Pepsi, Procter & Gamble, and EA Sports use the program as well. Creighton's new program, Take Flight, is among the first 20 to sign up for the new Open Doors Ready program. There's a link talking about Creighton at the bottom. While the content and education on NIL possibilities are primary, both Open Doors and Influencer are also helping schools understand the specific fees that athletes could command in the future, where the rules continue to evolve. Company's algorithm is based on a rate of 80 cents per Instagram follow. Also estimated that, for example, Cole Anthony, UNC's projected lottery pick could have picked up 20K per promotional post last year. Former Oregon's women's basketball star Ionescu, her worth was approximated at 380,000 just off social media during her final season with the Ducks, according to influencer. Cassius Stanley's audience was valued at 410K. The narrative thus far is centered on players turning new NIL regulations into major sponsorships with shoe companies and apparel giants. But those connected to the schools that are working to adapt have rejected that idea for the overwhelming majority of college athletes. The next wave of marketing deals for athletes in the future, they agree, will center more on moderate promotional opportunities. What does that mean for the schools, Fedlund said? Do they have a plan for what NIL is going to be at their schools? Good question. This is the recruiting battle of the next decade, said Lawrence, a former Nebraska linebacker who's the CEO of Open Doors. How can schools differentiate their NIL brand building programs from the competition? If you don't have a solution, it's like failing to show your stadium on a recruiting tour. And so that's where we're at. School looks like it's probably going to evolve into schools being marketed by these various NIL program companies, so that the school has a platform that their student athletes can automatically just jump into and go to work in terms of marketing their name and image and likeness. Now, for some of the top end kids, they may not wait until they get to a school. They may sign up individually. If there's, let's say, their top 5 or top 25 kid, they may sign up individually rather than waiting till they get to college and sign up with their own, sign up with their own rather than sign up with a university sponsored program or a university affiliated program. And that's not going to be against the rules, because these kids are going to have agents as well. So their agent may have a deal that's better or a deal that's different from what the college is doing. But nonetheless, this gives you an idea of where things are heading. Schools are going to have platforms already set up with Influence or Open Doors or some other company that's in the mix for doing this kind of marketing for the student athletes. And there'll be a ready-made package waiting. Well, there'll be a package waiting for the students when they enroll, and then it will be custom fit to that individual student, depending on their how socially aware and socially connected they are, and the like. But it's going to be important for the schools to at least have a platform available, because most kids are not going to have their own set up before they come. So it's going to be an important recruiting tool. It's going to be an important check on the list, check box on the list that kids are checking off as they're making their visits and the like. Thanks for watching. It's short and sweet, but it's, after all, it's only an update. And click the like icon, subscribe, click the bell. The like icon will help to get us ranked so you can find our videos better. Subscribe, and it's free. you can go straight to the Bluenotes Basketball 365 page and donate. Uh, we're doing both the Bluenotes Basketball 365 YouTube page and the blog bluenotes2.com. And by donating via PayPal, Cash App, Patreon, or one of these programs, you help sustain the channel and the blog. So thanks a lot. This is Gitmo signing out. Ciao. Wear your mask, wash your hands, social distance, and when the shots are available, get your shots. Ciao.